Welcome back to absolute reading boredom, but it has to be done. So, in the last episode, we took a look at my life, little bits and pieces. Okay, Ronan was he was a badass, and then he met Lillian, and his life changed for the better. And then we learnt about the Bell Killer and how the cops are suspicious about some of the deaths, and are not comfortable saying that it is a serial killer that is doing all this. And no gunplay has been used in any of the murders. And then we've learnt about the life of Julia and Ronan, where, she's got feelings about his previous life, but it's changed for the worse, and it was all true love and that kind of stuff. Now we're going into the rest of the stuff, and we're going to get rid of this stuff so that we can get into the story and see some more gameplay. Groovy. So we've got Rex's thoughts. Rex is Julia's brother and Ronan's brother-in-law. Let's see. Oh, it's got a flashback. Rex feels guilt for leading Ronan to a life of police work.
I did this. I talked him into this. Becoming a cop. I was lying dead in the street because of me.
'Tis a shame. 'Tis a shame. And then we've got Baxter, who is a cop and an absolute dick. Yeah, let's see. Okay, not much going on there. Cops wonder if Baxter hated Ronan enough to kill him. Well, there's some suspicion raised there. And then what do we got? We've got, the profiler's memories. The profiler is Joy's mother. If you don't know who Joy is, watch my videos. You'll learn. Let's see. Also got a flashback. Joy's safety is main concern for her mother. Okay, fair enough. Let's watch.
I don't know how this will end. The killer is an enigma to the police and a lurking shadow in my own life. If only I can keep Joy from harm, I would do anything, even push her away, if it meant pushing her to safety.
Okay, short and sweet. Oh, that's right, Ghost Girl's messages. These are drawings that she's got on the walls. I think it is in episode 3 where you see the drawing that she does. It's very creepy drawings. And yeah, I don't really know what story these drawings tell, but I guess it gives some clues into who this ghostly girl is, and she is creepy and just ugly. So let's take a look. Very small drawings, but that is obviously a gallows. Justice and injustice are equally blind. Alright, fair enough. Coffins, this one was good. When death comes, it will never be alone. That is terrifying. Dunking chair. Truth is a hard, cold plunge. If you don't know what the dunking chair is, search it up on Google under witch hunts and dunking chair. It is absolutely and utterly fucking brutal. People in that century were just sick and twisted mental freaks. I'm glad I don't live in that frickin' era, because that is just horrible. Demons, the fittest of spirits, can fall prey to these dangers. You've seen demons, those are those, like, tar pits with hands that grab you, that you see all over the place in this game. Flowers. I don't get this one. Oh, the things that bloom in this town. I don't understand that one. Poppet. This is another one. I don't understand what this means. Are we the prodder? Or are we the poppet? What the hell is a prodder and a poppet? I don't know. Quest. The size of a quest can make any man flail. Okay, that's just life advice. In her hands. Guarded with tender vengeance. Is that... I don't know. Burning. Such a harsh refining. Yeah, another one of those witch trial execution things. Just, God, those people were just freaks, man. Freaks. Darkness. Each secret treasure is observed more than darkness knows. Okay. I, I don't know what that means. Stone. Some questions cannot be avoided. Oh, that looks horrible. And that's the end of that one. Ooh, the ghost stories. I did get the Bell Tower Banshee, the final one. I know I promised it in an earlier video, but I did go back and I did get the last saw, and that one will be shown to you in the first episode. I think it is the next episode. I'm going to start off the rest of the gameplay with that saw, that show, and it is very cool. So there's also the Eternal Flame, which I'm going around. I can only get the last two later on in the game when I get a last skill, which is the teleport skill, and that is also another very creepy, cool story. So stay tuned for that. And what have we got here? Salem's history. This is cool. This is cool. Okay, rectory dedication plaque. I don't know what a rectory is. Here, rising as a mythical phoenix, we consecrate this rectory in the year 1902. Groovy. Organ dedication plaque. This organ, rebuilt in 1919, this is the one in the church, is dedicated to the souls of this parish lost in the Great War. Groovy. Yeah, that was the organ in the church, the big organ. Burned rectory plaque. Okay, near this spot, the original St. Benedict's rectory was lost to flames in 1901. Groovy. Armaments history plaque. On this spot stood a fortification that contained the armaments store sought by British soldiers in February 26, 1775. Old school. The brave citizens of this town kept the British Army at bay by the strategic use of drawbridges, thereby preventing the seizure of critical weapons for the war that would begin only months later. Alright. I don't know if these are actually true facts, but I can't be bothered researching. It's part of the game. Fountain dedication plaque. This fountain is dedicated to the hope that this quiet town of Salem will be known for peace and what? Reverie. Okay. Make of that what you will. Pirate history plaque. Arg. This spot overlooks the favoured launching point of many privateers who operated the Tacket permission of the Continental Navy during the Revolutionary War. Salem was the primary harbour for heavily armed and fast-moving ships that would attack Royal Navy ships as they attempted to apply pressure to the neighbouring port of Boston Harbour. Good story. Gas station history plaque. SOC is commonly believed to stand for Salem Oil Company. However, no such company exists. The initials actually stand for Sons of Charlie. Okay, good. The legal name of the service station, established by three brothers, Chuck, Charles Jr., Sean, and Seamus O'Leary in 1928. When automobiles started to become common, the business nearly did not survive the Great Depression, but managed to keep itself alive as a front for illegal alcohol sales during Prohibition. Haha, good old Prohibition. Always good stories about that. Ashland Hills Cemetery plaque. Ooh, the cemetery. The Ashland Hills Cemetery was founded in 1632 as part of the churchyard for the recent Puritan settlers of the Massachusetts Bay Colony. Jeez. Certain traumatic events expanded the cemetery, specifically one which gave the cemetery its name. In 1665, a shipload of immigrants escaping the plague in London realized that the ship's population was already infected. They remained quarantined in the area of the cemetery, waiting to die. When they did, their bodies were burned and the ashes buried, and the graveyard was henceforth known as Ashland Hills. Creepy. That is creepy shit. Next one. Last one. Good. Judgment House plaque. This one was creepy. Like, oh god, can you imagine being this dude? Known as Judgment House, the former residence of Judge John Hathorne, 1641 to 1717, who at times held court in his own parlour room. He kept the accused locked in his cellar, as was the custom in colonial times. His unfortunate role in the witch trials of 1692 became a permanent blotch on his name. Fuck having someone locked in your cellar, alright? That's just creepy, man. How the hell do you sleep? Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Okay, I'm not going to have this one go on very long, so I'm going to cut it off here, and the next video will be very short because it's going to have a couple of bit of footage in there. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mad Muck from Mad Muck's Game Room on Storytime with Murder Solved Suspect. This has been the second part of the catch-up, and the next one will be some mysteries that I solved off camera, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.